We seem to have lost our music. 1 second. Oh, that's the one that just played. There we go. Let's try that then. Hopefully, Sharky, that it's you, not me. Was he spamming something? Gotta be careful with the spam, guys. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll put one of you there. And one of you there. Alright, so we have those, and then we are going to put a couple of these. One here. And one there. I'm thinking, just to have it here, we'll put one here as well. Now, like I said, this is going to be a very, very basic build. It is not intended to be anything overly complex. And you actually are going to come out of there. So we're going to go with you. Alright. So that. And yes, I could make this lighter by not adding all of these blocks, but I do want to have a little bit of protection for it, because what we're going to do is underneath here. Actually, I'm not going to be able to because of that turret. Oh, crap. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We'll make it work. It's okay. There we go. And then we'll have you come back this way. And you guys are going to come off there. Because we're going to have... I could probably get away with just 2 of these being used. There we go. But we're going to do 4. Why build 1 when you can build 2 for twice the price? And then you. So the question is, now that we have this, we're going to go cargo. Put that in. And then if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might actually be cheaper. Alright, let's see how many reactor components we have, because that'll depend, or that'll help determine rather, exactly what we end up building here. So, because I'm thinking I want to go large cargo containers. Or not large, but a large reactor. Actually, I can't build large reactors. Crap. Alright. So if we're going to do that, let's go... Put a conveyor there. We're going to put a conveyor there. And we'll go ahead and start backfilling some of this. it's not going to let me build there because of that turret, which is fine. Which way did you... Really? I swear, sometimes this game, man. Alright. There. Whee! That's there, that's there. One more! Alright. So that gets us that. And then I'm thinking we will do thrusters. So we're going to do these. Why are you not letting me place you? Okay, so we can place one there. One there. We're going to do the same on this side. So that gives us those directionals. Those directionals. Alright. I'm thinking I like the way that this is going so far. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep enough of a an area that we'll be able to have things fire through. So we go 1, 2, 3. And then we will put... I might change that up, actually. There we go. So let's go... If we go... this way... Okay, so if we do that, it pipes in through all of this. Alright, that should work. Okay. So first things first, let's get the piping and everything wired in. And this is why I wanted Bob over here with us today, but... There. Whoop. Alright, Bob. Or, Oh, I'm gonna miss Bob. Okay. Let's Let's go ahead and get all of this running. Alright, and for you, we need motors, construction components, and plates. We should be able to just squeeze in there for that. You're done, you're done. Oh, right. See, we got it going, right? Slowly getting it all worked out. Oh, I need 4 more small tubes. Alright. If all we need is 4, I'm not gonna grab a complete stack. We just need 4. So, and then we'll drop off the rest of the materials that we have, and we'll start pulling the things for the cargo box, which is there in the middle. So let's go ahead and do the cargo box. We need 2 more connectors. So 2 more connectors in the cargo box. And yes, I know, somebody remind me later I need to put gyros on this thing. Otherwise I will probably forget. So go ahead and drop all this off. Take that out for now, because we do this. So we want that. We want that. Now, what did I say? 2 more conveyors. Alright. I think that's right. So we're going to go ahead and go like that. Alright, so for the folks that are playing along at home and not quite sure what the hell I am doing, basically what we've got going on here is the cargo container is at the middle, right? There is a conveyor connector on the bottom of it and on either side of it. So what that will do is the ones on either side allow us to tie these reactors into the entire system on both sides. The connector on the bottom, or the conveyor on the bottom, ties it into each of the weapon mount points. This is important because that means basically all we have to do is have one area that we set up a connector on to be able to drop stuff off. And then as we produce more materials, we can automatically load stuff into it. One of the reasons why I have this set up the way I do is because we're going to put a connector on here that comes off and probably, I don't know, maybe it may swing down actually. I'm thinking I may put a connector right here, because if I put a connector right here on this thing, we'll be able to put, I don't know, we'll figure out a place to run a connection point for it, because we already have one there. So what I'm thinking is we may end up running one on the other side specifically for this thing. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, so did we use all of our parts? No, we're... the 2 system. That was what we had parts for, yep. Alright. Okay, so now we just need reactors. And the reason I have the reactors positioned the way I do is this way I can get into one of them to drop power in to power the whole system, and then we can just put stuff directly into the cargo area and let each of the reactors basically sort themselves out. Alright, so and do this. Get our reactor online. Get our first reactor online at least, hopefully, right? 2. It's enough for 2. I want to have numero 1 and numero 2. Yeah, I don't always read chat, so Yeah, the Space Engineers has a little bit of all of it. It has the building aspects. It has FPS for, especially if you're using mods for NPCs, which we actually have. So all of the red indicators, for those who may not know, are things that are hostile to us. In the start that we did, we took the system start, which normally is completely empty. And the only thing you'll get are drones, but the drones don't operate on planet, like the pirates and stuff. So what you need to do is you have to have a mod that actually adds them in. And we've got a couple of mods in, and I'm thinking we may actually add a few more just to give us some things to fight. But we'll see. So you got that, you got that. Yeah, I do think I'm going to do a drop connector on this one, because we're going to be traveling in that direction. So if we're traveling in that direction, we'll do... because I'm not sure what we're talking about for mass on this thing yet. Let's do one there. One there. Because we can always turn gyros off or turn their power down if we need to. These are going to be fairly... this ship is going to be fairly light in comparison. Alright, so... we are going to go ahead and start welding up the rest of it, I think. Actually... epic build music is epic. And then that way I don't forget about having one of the gyros in place in case something happens. Oh, for those who don't know, I am horrible about that. I will often forget to bring the stuff that I need or to build specific things. And while it is always hilarious, it is sometimes frustrating as well. No, I am not putting anything on a piston or a rotor. Clang has been greatly appeased already this week. I do not need to be inviting him into more. For those who haven't seen it, I am doing an Escape from Mars mod in Space Engineers that I've been playing through. And Clang and his entire family has made an appearance so far. Okay, so that's that. We still need to bring the weapons online. So let's get the weapons first. Alright, so you have computers, motors, large steel tubes. You have... so you are actually different. 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3? I think I have 3, right? Yeah. So you first. Oh, you like the grabbed Clang by the piston? Edmund, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I apologize if I have missed things in chat. I'm a little focused on the build right this second. I get distracted easily. Oh, shiny. Alright. So that should be all of that. Next is the cockpit. And then we start welding up the thrusters. So that and that. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get these up first. Alright. So we're going 2 more of those. Alright, so we're making pretty good progress. This isn't, like I said, it's not meant to be anything overly impressive. It's meant to do one job and one job only, and that is to nuke things from orbit. Okay. And I've had a recent fixation with quad choppers, so, you know. Alright. So now it's just the control systems, which we're gonna do the control. So we're gonna grab you first, and then we are going to do. So this we're gonna. Go ahead and bring those back. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I grabbed the stuff for the cockpit, and then I grabbed extra plates, and I went, hey, I've got all these motors and things that I don't really need in my inventory. Yep. It's a Monday. Come here, you. There you go. Now, see, if I had Bob installed... Well, I do have Bob installed. He's just not unlocked right now. If we had Bob on our team, we would be able to... let Bob work on those thrusters while we were doing the rest of the build. But Bob isn't working with us today, so... Now, for those who are wondering who Bob is the Nanobot Build and Repair System. Lovingly referred to as Bob in homage to Bob the Builder. You would have done it in 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. If Bob was... Hey, man, if we had Bob running... Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't unlock, because I did put it into the config file. It should have been open for us. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright. So I'm going to grab that. So it's going to take 3 trips to grab all of the materials for each one of these things. Is that right? Wow. Yep. It's all because of the motors. So 4 trips. Yep. 4 trips to build each one of these. Okay. So what we're going to do that. Come on. There we go. And we're going to put these on... We're going to get the opposing corners first. Because I want to see if that is enough to lift the platform as it is. Because if we can get 2 to lift the platform, the 4 just means it's extra power and a little bit of redundancy there, which I am more than happy with. But if we don't need it for right now, we don't need it for right now. And one more. Let's see how much uranium we have. So grab 60-ish. we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and throw 20 in each of these. There you go. And because the game enjoys screwing with me so much sometimes, what we're going to do now is we're going to go in here. This should be... Nope, it is already a ship. Awesome. Alright. Let's see if this thing can hold itself up. Hey, look at that. It does. Alright. Hey! It actually handles pretty well, too. Okay, so we have a weapons platform. Now we're going to grab some ammo. Oh, let me grab 50 of those. Awesome. Did you see that supply transport up there? Guess what we're going to go do? Now, before we get too far into it, we're going to go ahead and set all of these guys. We don't need to worry about targeting those. We don't want to target those stations or neutrals, at least right this second. Now, you three, we do want targeting missiles. And hopefully the AI remembers not to shoot our own missiles down. Probably not. Yeah, Demon, eventually we will be carrying a lot of cargo. That's one of the reasons why the ship is set up like this. I'm going to be adding more cargo containers on top of these reactors. Because the whole point of this is to basically have a raiding sled. I want something that I'm going to be able to go out, neutralize bases with, that can somewhat defend itself at the same time, so... Music's a tad too loud? Okay. Sorry about that. Let's bring the music back into a more reasonable range. Sorry, I use Epidemic Sound for the music. And they don't have everything normalized, so it's like some songs are louder than others. Bring the music down a little bit more. There you go. Hopefully that should be just loud enough to have some background music going and not so loud as that it's all you're hearing. Okay, so that's all done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this one. Okay, so that's the forward missile turret. The Gatling turrets I'm not really that worried about. I don't tend to like to use them in control mode, so But what we're going to be doing is we want missile turret control, and then we are going to set up some groupings here. And then these are the master turn them on, turn them off controls. That way we can have things turned on or off as we need to. Alright. Alright. So let's go ahead and get around on the other side of this whole little shenanigans thing. Oh, I do need to put a antenna on this too. Either an antenna or a beacon. This actually works fairly well, surprisingly. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just bringing this in so that we can get up next to the docking point. And then what that'll allow us to do is to be able to weld these engines up a little bit faster. We don't have to go quite so far. We have about 12 hours worth of power. Let's drop down just a little bit. There we go. Because now we should be able to go just like that. See? Much faster. So each one of these is taking about 45 or 15% of our power. So this should be, with all of these enabled, should be about 62, 63% of our total power supply. Somewhere in that area, I think. Alright, so we've got that. Let's go ahead. We do have. Alright. So we're going to get that out of there. Let's grab this. And we're going to place... so I just need 2 of these. Actually, yeah, I'm only going to be able to get away with placing 2 because of the turrets are going to block everything else. All right. So yeah, you can get the game on Steam. You actually might want to look at there's a bundle that they do that has both this and Medieval Engineers, both by the same company. Generally speaking, the per game price is usually cheaper. You can also sometimes find the game over on Humble Bundle, and you'll sometimes be able to get it cheaper over there. So depending on where you go and if they've got any of the sales going on, you'll be able to get really good deals on the game. So, but I would say check Steam and check Humble Bundle first to make sure to see who's got the better price on it if you're looking for either one of it. And then the Humble Bundle has, for those who don't know, Humble Bundle has the bonus of they also support charities, so when you purchase the game, you have a choice on where your funds go. But yeah, like I said, definitely check them out, see which way it works best for you. I am not partnered with either organization, so I don't see any money for it. But it's always nice to take a look around. All right. So we've got everything. Is that everything? Let's make sure. Yeah, that's everything. Nice. So now we just have to pull some ammo out of the turrets. How much NATO rounds do we have left anyway? Oh. There we go. We can get into this one. Alright, so let's grab... We've got 3, so we'll grab 50 from each of these. But that is a lot of ammo. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of ammo right now. Oh. Alright, so everybody is armored, everybody is armed and loaded. So we're at 15% just using our small maneuvering thrusters. 63% on our main lift thrusters. Awesome. So we have a bunker, we have a supply A, we have a transport courier, I should say, and we have a defensive installation. Let's see, who is the closest? I really don't like having the defensive installation over there. Let's go pay our neighbor a visit, shall we? I may put more thrust. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put more thrusters on this. Whee! Let's add a few more small thrusters for propulsion and maneuvering. See, what I should do is I should get the vectored thrust mod on here and mount these things up on rotors, make it an actual gyro. Alright. And down just a little bit. Alright, that's good. Whoopsie. That might have been a little bit more than I needed. One there. Can I get through here? No, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's see, where can we mount more? I guess we'll just go ahead and mirror this up then. All right. Gonna drop this stuff off here really quick. And we're gonna grab parts for 2 more of these guys, because we want these to be like that. And we're gonna grab 2 more. Whoop. Alright. And this way should be, I want to say 65, maybe 70% under full burn. Shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Yeah, 70%. So, all right. But much faster. Alright, let's go pay a visit to a defense installation, shall we? Amazon delivery in war zones? Hell yeah. Video editing software. I actually use the Adobe Suite currently. There was if you are familiar with Sony Vegas, Humble Bundle may still have the deal running. They actually had a bundle with the newer version of a newer version of Vegas. It was in late 2016, sold over to Magic. So those guys actually released version 14. The current build is 15, which introduced a new UI. But Vegas and Adobe are the two that I use. And I'll be playing more with Vegas in the near future. All right. So now, don't aim at me. There we go. Whoop. So there's a defense installation right there. Okay, so yeah, it is a 1.5. So if we get right about there-ish. I might need to turn my mouse sensitivity down. Alright. Oh, sorry for the jumping around, folks. Nope. We're going to have to get inside 1.2, it looks like. See, these used to have a much further shooting range on them. Let's see, was that close enough? I can't see if it's hitting them or not. Nope, doesn't look like it. How are we doing for damage on the front end of this thing? Not too good. It looks like we took out most of the turrets, right? All right. So we're gonna do is we're gonna turn these guys off for a second. Because if I believe these have some hidden turrets in them as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang back here with the ship a little bit. Get our grids repaired here a little. Alright. Got some scrap in here. Actually, can we make a beacon? Yeah, we can make beacons. I think I can make beacon. Whoa, hello. Always fun when you are able to. Let's see what you got. Oh, you got a bunch of stuff. Can we repair you? No, but you're definitely worth repairing. See if we can grab that. Come on. Are you kidding me? There we go. And see if we can do this without blowing ourselves up this time. Anything good? Make sure there's nothing else in there. Wouldn't be the first time that they'd play. Oh, look at you. Wow. Okay, let's go get our ship over here so we can unload some of this. Go ahead and drop all this stuff over here really quick. And now we get to go ahead and start grinding down an installation. Bacon. I will allow that comment on the basis of bacon. All right. Ah, crap. Alright, and you know what's coming next? Landing gear. Oh, we already have one there. Nice. Alright, so if we flip you, now the reason we're doing this is so that we can actually salvage those batteries. Let's see if we go into our cargo system. Let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. Grind some of this down a little bit. Because, give me here. Will you get in there? Oh, but yeah, so if we grind some of this stuff down, what we'll be able to do is hopefully put some landing gear together. Because if we can get the landing gear, we can salvage the batteries, bring those back to base. And we actually need a little bit of ice as well. Because we need to get our jetpack recharged here. Come on. There you go. So let's go ahead and get in here for a second, recharge our jetpack. We're gonna boop, check that out. Can I not get to the O2 generator? Really? It should be piped in. That's running through the connector. That's connected to there. That is really weird. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so why are you not actually patched in then? Here's your connector there. You should be... Interesting. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff ground down. No. Don't want to grind those down. We're trying to salvage those, damn it, Hal. Alright. Come on, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. Welcome back. How you doing? I can now build stairs. Come on. Glass plates, always a good thing. Alright, so what we're going to try and do is hopefully not destroy the batteries. That's what we're going to try and do. Awesome. Come on. Why are you... Oh, you took a hit. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, so shield generator. we need a shield generator. Alright, so if we go in there now, yes, okay. This should work now, yes? Yes, it does, okay. Days come in, days go out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish taking some of this apart. Hi. There you go. Scrap is always good. Oh, look. More bullets. There you go. So we picked up like an extra 10 rounds of ammo. Well, you're stone. I'm not worried about you. Okay. Grab that. So now what we need to do... landing gear. So we're short 5 motors, but we do have enough motors. Okay, let's see if there's any that we started, because I thought I started welding one of these up. Alright, so we'll be able to grab 2 of these batteries to bring back with us. This is one of the reasons why it's always important to make sure you have landing gear on your ships, especially if you're trying to do any type of salvage operation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go grab these first. Okay, that's one. And see if we can do this without destroying everything in the process. Oh, could you imagine if I can grab both of these? Look at that. They're really close together. We might be able to do this. I don't think so, because it's basically it tries to lock to a single block. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's okay. So, yeah. Our little rating platform seems to work. Not paid to die. To paid not to die. Oh, why do you want to work here? The last part. I bet that went over really well at the interview. Oh, man. So up we go. Waiting for the call? I think you may be waiting for a while on that one. So I actually saw a really interesting interview done with Mike Rowe. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. Used to be a show on Discovery called Dirty Jobs. And he did something like over 300 jobs over the course of that series. And I mean, it was all sorts of stuff like cleaning the inside of cement mixers, inside of like bilge pumps on board large cruisers, you know, just like really the stuff that nobody really wants to talk about having to get done. You know, muck shoveler at pig farms, that kind of stuff. But he was doing an interview talking about, you know, the state of the world today, and somebody asked him, you know, if you had one thing to suggest to people when they were doing interviews, what would it be? What would you suggest they say? And he just kind of looks at the camera and goes, I want to thank you for the opportunity, you know, that you're presenting here. If you were to hire me, I'll come in an hour early. I'll stay an hour late. I'll do whatever you ask me to do, whether I know how to do it or not. If I don't know how to do it, I'll learn how to do it and be the best at it for whatever I want to, you know, whatever it is. And in 2 years, I'm going to be sitting where you're sitting right now. So, you know, the interviewer was like, when can you start? He's like, yeah, if anybody it's like somebody walked in and just laid that on my table, I'd be like, hell yeah, hire this guy. Oh, all right. Let's get this thing back. It's ugly, but it's effective. And not only are we bringing back like actual supplies, we're bringing back more power. Well, you know, the whole purpose of that is you want it to be truthful in it. Alright. What the hell? Oh, it's because of the batteries. Son of a bitch. Get us out of here. Come on. Like, why am I being shot at? Oh, my batteries. Okay, let's level you out. What did we just lose? Lost a landing gear. Oh no, it's just incomplete. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down and turn off the turrets. I'm sitting there like, why am I seeing things explode? That moment in time when you realize your defenses are a little too defensive. Let's turn all of you guys off for just a quick second there. Well, come on, there is actually an IFF. The problem is that the batteries that we have are technically owned by somebody else. Actually, can I don't know if I can. Yeah, see, I have to grind them down to the point where they don't work. Damn it. See if I can do this without destroying the power cells. Yep, I'm gonna have to destroy some of the power cells doing this. Okay. Now, hopefully that didn't actually destroy any of our thrusters. Thruster's good, thruster's good. So shooting at that one. What conditions are landing gear in? Landing gear is actually okay. Alright. Come on, let me in. Thank you. Let's try that again, shall we? Nah, that's the problem. Okay, so let me try this again. Eco-friendly guns, yeah, I know, right? They're just helping with the recycling. It's fine. So with the batteries, the reason why you don't get power cells back on them is because when you start building them, or when you actually complete building them, they start with roughly 30% of the power, a 30% power level, so that the batteries, you know, are useful. Otherwise, you have to completely charge them. So what they did is, in order to keep people from basically building a battery up to the point where it had, you know, it worked, you have two batteries. What is shooting at me now? All of those turrets should be turned off. Oh crap. Okay, somebody down here is a little overly fucking hyper. Oh, you. Son of a... You know it's bad when the panda drops a bomb. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I know, man. Base defenses are rebelling. How much damage? Wow, that was close. Damn near broke ship. Alright. Yeah, Shauna, I know. I apologize. Space engineers are getting to me lately. Alright. It's the escape from Mars, man. It's been driving me up the wall. Alright. Devil Wallows in detail bubble bath. Yeah, Colin, very true, very true. Alright. Yeah, so those batteries are actually becoming more trouble than they are going to be worth. Alright. We're gonna have you do switch lock. Have you do switch lock. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves leveled out here. We'll go ahead and set this beast down. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie all of our thrusters together. Go ahead and grab that grouping. No, not you. You. There we go. All right. So it's sad that the biggest threat to this thing was my own base. So yeah, we're gonna have to grab some parts. Looks like it's mostly just plates. You're good. So we need construction and motors, which I think we may have actually pulled out of there. Yeah, we got those. We got a motor. How many motors do we have over here? Hello, Moto. Yeah. Oh, we can get that thruster back online. You're done. You're done. You're okay. Looks like everything else is okay. You're still working. As long as it's still working, that's all that matters. Alright. Now, for those who don't know, I do try to keep it family friendly. Every once in a while, I slip. That was a bad one, though, so I do apologize for that. Yeah, they can bite me. I can say it, just can't put it in. I can't put it on text. All right. So we're going to go ahead and place this stuff away. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Put it in there. So now, what we need to do is put a little bit of heavy armor on this thing. So the 2 landing gear that we didn't finish got finished for us. Oh, we got a bunker and we got a transport courier. I'd like to take a look at that. Let's see here. Let's go. Swing this beast around. I could go after that bunker too, but I'm thinking I want to go this way. Hashtag copyright claim. Turn those on. It's interesting. All right. So now the question is can we actually get close enough to it without it shooting us down? Let us bring the war to the transport courier. Oh, so for the folks who are joining us, hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday and had a terrific weekend. We are doing a little bit of grind to learn, so we need to find some technology to adopt. We are Panda, we are Borg. Death is furry and fluffy. All right. Looks like he's got a couple of turrets on that beast. So what did we say? We have to be inside 1.2, is that right? Or is it 850? I think it's 850, isn't it? The fluffy furry death comes for you, transport courier. So apparently, it has a marksman on that turret. How are we doing on that side? Ooh, burning. Look, it's trying to get away. Alright, so let's see here. I'm kind of curious as to see how much damage did we do to it. I'm seeing some stuff on it burning. Do we have any oh. Missiles are completely out of ammo. We've got one turret down, which is fine. Alright, let's head back to base. It kicked our butt. Space cops are coming? Nah. Not in this mud. Let's see, that's our base there. I'm wondering if the fuel depot is still over. Let's see, it'll be over in that valley there, I think. Let's go this way. Bad panda, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Well, on the flip side, the cockpit doesn't look like it took any bullets. And we now have a light source, so that's a bonus, right? I mean, look at that. Epic fire. Hey, the fueling station is still over here. Alright. Because I think fueling station had a bunch of stuff on it, too. Now, I'm not going to get close enough to engage this. I just want to see if we can get close enough to see what's on it. So we'll get a little closer. Hey, look, it's what's left of that ship we were working on last week. Yeah, I came through and I gutted that thing. I pulled everything except the all of the last bits of the steel plates out of there. Which, depending on how much damage... So I'm seeing at least one heavy turret down there. And it looks like there might be some other, like, little turrets. So if we set this up... Alright, let's bring this down a little bit and see just how much damage we're looking at for this. Because I really don't want to do another tunnel under our base for raiding purposes. Alright. That should be low enough. What are you missing? Ooh, you're missing everything. Okay. You're actually not that bad a shape. For as much damage as you took, I'm actually surprised there wasn't more damage here. Yeah, the small drones, you know, small grid drones are really kind of straightforward. It'll just come down to what you're trying to do with it. Like if you want to have it set up so that you can actually like pull cargo and such, that's a little bit different. But if all you're trying to do is have something for recon purposes, no. It's basically 5 thrusters on a remote control unit. You need to put an antenna on it, a gyro, and either batteries or a small reactor or two. Maybe both. Hey, look, another atmospheric frigate. Let's not be here when that gets in the area. Actually, is it closing in on us, or is it just hanging out? Alright, so let's see what we have in the inventory here. Okay, so we should actually have the stuff that we need to fix the turret. Oh, it's just motors. So we need 7 motors. And you need motors as well, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can fix this thing up enough so that it's not looking like a 4th of July birthday party thing going on over here. Set your giant. Now, were you using RDAV's new mining script? Is that what you're trying to use with it? So we're gonna close to about 1.5K from the fueling station, because like I said, I do want to see what we've got, what we'll be facing. And I need to get Bob installed and running on this. All right. All right. So I'm seeing, yeah, it looks like there's 2. Oh, look. Okay, so there's 1 interior turret on each of the legs, is what it looks like. So there's at least 3 legs. I'm going to assume 4. So 4 internal turrets, or interior turrets. 1 Gatling turret on the roof. I'm wondering if there's a hydrogen tank over there. I'm hoping that because that's a fueling station, there's a hydrogen tank. Because if there's a hydrogen tank on there, then we can start building our actual escape vehicle. Alright, so let's head back to base. Viability. Artemis, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I appear to be on fire. Any flames that you happen to see happen to be a figment of your imagination. There's no fire here. See? All fire is intentional. I forgot to put spotlights on it, so we're using the old school method of lighting systems. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh. All right. See, look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't work better than the spotlight for a lighting system, right? You can never take torches too seriously. Dude, if they let me... Oh, you know what I know what I'm gonna do. I have an idea for a lighting mod for space engineers. Tiki torches. Someone's probably already done it. Ah, crap. We turn those off, please. Yeah, those batteries are becoming more of a problem than... I might as well just go ahead and grind them down and be done with them. Especially since it looks like the other one may have gotten destroyed. I think the other... Whoa, hello. I think the other one got cleaned up. Since we ground it down so it wasn't producing any power. Because once you take it non-functional, the different cleanup scripts will grab it. Come here, you. Where? You are the one I want, I think. There we go. And now we can turn those off. We can get out. And we can enjoy the campfire. Just a little bit, right? Kumbaya. Sorry. Oh, let's go fix that thing really quick. There we go. Just finished a new shuttle design based on the old space shuttle. Very nice. Okay, Mortibus, that is awesome, man. When you have your space shuttle up and running, let me know. I want to see it. Let's see if we can get some of this stuff repaired. Make sure everybody is up and running again. Everything here is working, yes. Alright. So you just need plates. You're done. You're done. Make sure all of this is running. All right. And you are still missing 7 motors. There you go. Alright, so this thing is repaired. You just need some steel plates. You're actually okay. You're okay. We'll make sure, do a quick check on all of our thrusters, because we've been taking random amounts of fire in various places. Everything looks good though. Yeah. Alright, so all of our thrusters are 100% again. And before we do any more damage to ourselves or the base, get rid of it. Grind it down and let it go. There we go. Alright. Well, that was exciting. Oh man. Are you guys... Oh, you guys are set to charge, that's why. No. You're semi-auto, we're gonna turn you off. There we go. Recharge all. How much power is that taking? That's taking 8% of our power. Good to know. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those likes and follows or subscribes, depending on whatever system you're on. I will never say no to free money, but you know. Tips are always appreciated, never required. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week, and we'll see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. And thank you, Sharky, for throwing those all up over there. Oh. So now we need to finish the upgrades on this thing, throw some heavy armor on it, and we should be good to go. Take care, Shauna. Have fun, Demon. And we'll see you all soon.